Hey man, look at my new dog. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Aw, there's no dog there. Ooh.
Hello, guess who it is? It's Ian Gibbs, and welcome back to my ability comparison series. In the Big 26, who'd have thought it? I got a new outfit also. I think it looks good, but I bet my old outfit would be like those non-canon JoJo manga color schemes people love to use for some reason. Anyways, I compared a lot of abilities in 2025, from the most diabolical JoJo stance we conceived to not even JoJo stance at all. But going into a new year and looking back at what my audience seemed to enjoy about these videos, I realized that I've been going at this all wrong. Not everyone has obtained Wonder View or GER to comprehend all the technical talk, but I guarantee every AUT and Sakura Stand player has messed with their respective Standless movesets at least once, as it's the ability you're immediately given as a newbie, which is what this video is about. I'm taking a look at how cool the Standless movesets of AUT and Sakura Stand look, alongside how powerful they are in metas packed with literal nukes. Hey, first impressions matter, right? So how about you make a first impression by subscribing to my channel and watching my other videos? I am using Standless, so maybe you should consider. Just kidding, but please subscribe. Alright, first up. Let us get it! Let us get it! And that's AUT's Standless. Now, common sense says you shouldn't expect any special models for a Standless moveset other than your own Roblox avatar. Do I look pretty? I think I look pretty. It also stands to reason that AUT's Standless is based off Kiryu Kazama from the Yakuza games, which I'm not really a big fan of for two reasons. For one, there's definitely been cases of new players questioning why they have an IP-based ability straight from the get-go. I know that's a little nitpicky of me, but I like to think of a game's Standless moveset as more so a taste of a dev team's creative capabilities. It would make more sense to show to beginners what you're able to envision instead of shoehorning intellectual property everywhere, no? Secondly, there's another better Kiryu Kazama moveset in AUT right now, which I actually obtained in my Yakuza update video. You should watch that after this video. I personally take umbrage at games with coexisting versions of the same ability, at least those that could essentially be packed into one moveset. Because if the character didn't canonically go through any extensive changes in strength or technique, then what's the point of keeping an outdated moveset when there's a new and improved moveset for people to grind? It only ends up as dead space that appeals to a niche market of die-hard fans, but that's what I think, and I don't think a lot. I just want there to be a reason for a character to be separated into two or more movesets. It's why I ranted about base Star Platinum having Star Platinum the world's time stop back in the day. But regardless of the culture shock, I think Kiryu Kazama fits well as a Standless moveset. Nothing but down and dirty brawling and guns, which is always nice to see. It looks a little janky considering how this thing is older than Whitesnake here, but it surprisingly holds up. Same goes with its playstyle, and it's a sight to behold. Now this moveset is from a time when M1 TODs and AUT were socially acceptable, so needless to say, these moves have some pretty quick startups to allow for combo potential. I think M1 knockback into stylish sweeps is true if you're quick enough. You also got projectiles, grab moves, and a stat buff mode. Quite the all-rounder for a starter ability. There's also a counter move that's weirdly only active for 1 second in comparison to the average 2 to 3 seconds, but can somehow counter whatever this Umbra move is classified as. Honestly, AUT Standless is bizarre in a good way. Like, you can tell it's showing some age, but it's also a timeless powerhouse. It's dated enough to endure this game's ever-changing meta, and I now kinda understand why these developers haven't reworked this gem of a moveset yet. But still, replace Kiryu's voice lines with, I don't know, Ichiban or something, and we're cool. So to summarize, AUT has quite the unique Standless ability from other games, including itself. It's a keen starter ability for new players, but even without the whole 2 Kiryu situation, it could use at least an animation/VFX rework, so I'll just leave AUT's score at an 8.5 out of 10. Alright, next up. And that's Sakura Stand Standless, that's kind of paradoxical. Unlike AUT, Sakura Stand didn't really pull from any existing characters for the starter ability, which is crazy considering this game's current direction for updates. No, Standless here pulls frickin' kitchen equipment from God, I hope not. I do respect this quaint use of artistic license, alongside how the barrage move is a small cinematic. It's definitely more clever than AUT's copyright infringement, but let me just get this out of the way. This moveset as a whole looks awful. I mean, sure, it looked fine about 3 to 4 years ago, but Sakura Stand has arguably set a higher bar for the presentation between then and now. Keyword being arguably. And even with the cool looking Buso hockey skin I have for Standless, everything here is still so sluggish and disappointing. And this is the first moveset you're given as a new player. Come to think of it, most of the easiest to get abilities in this game, from arrows to manuals to stone mask, look extremely outdated compared to what's been recently added. Prioritizing brand new advanced level movesets while not touching the outdated beginner level movesets? That's honestly a horrible developer mentality. Like, imagine yourself as a newbie who's looking forward to either the hardcore animation slash VFX or just the JoJo stand slash specs, then getting stuck with these while also getting destroyed by the more experienced players with their fancy Project Moon abilities. It's just so sad to see this change in priority from the Sakura Stand dev team, but at least Standless has some decent utility. This definitely adopts a more close range playstyle, as there's no projectiles or dash attacks to compromise your opponent from afar. But when you do get within the range, Standless has the bread and butter combo of Sakura Stand, and I mean the, like more recognizable than the Jotaro boss's long drawn out combo. Pair this with some damage over time and probably the longest active counter I've seen in a video game, and oh, that's it actually. To be fair, this is a Standless moveset. The bar's already kind of low when you're judging anything about these kinds of things, and in terms of gameplay, I do applaud what Sakura Stand did. It's a niche ability that isn't too powerful, but while I like what the dev team was going for visually, good lord, get this thing a visual overhaul. Out of all the abilities that need some love in this new era, the one that's literally this game's first impression to beginners should be top priority. And I know these developers can do it, because remember Sakura Stand rebooted? They had a tremendous looking Standless moveset in the works before the whole project was scrapped. In fact, why couldn't the dev team extract what was left of that game and integrate it into the existing Sakura Stand? That would have been an easy fix to this whole outdated, easy to get ability hocus pocus Yankee Doodle Dandy BS. So all in all, Sakura Stand Standless is a fine ability for new players, but no Buso hockey skin can cover up the fact that it all looks like a car accident rehabilitation center, but to be generous to the starter ability, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Still though, it means that AUT has the definitive Standless moveset. Before I end this video, I just wanted to give a shout out to Ziappa for suggesting this ability comparison. They've supposedly been waiting for this video since I started this series, so I figured fulfilling their demand would be a nice way to start off 2026. Speaking of which, I hope everyone's 2025 was as productive as you've made mine to be with this channel. Let's reach greater aspirations in 2026 together. And with that, I'll see y'all later.